I'm Geoffrey Fist in World of Tanks. As promised, 2 SPG battles, Ace Tanker. The first one is the tier 9, the last one at tier 10. The tier 9 battle is one of my battles. I had a couple of Ace Tanker battles recently at tier 9 and tier 10. This is one of them. The only one that actually saved, unfortunately. The other ones didn't. And it's not so easy to get Ace Tanker in SPGs anymore, because not only HE has been nerfed, and we have to compete with previous results from previous times. Not only has HE has been nerfed, but we have the tracers and we have the warning, whatever it is, the sound detection thing, and so we have situational nerfing of Arctic compared to previous years, which makes it quite hard to do well in an SPG. So these aren't the only 2 Ace Tanker games that I found at tier 9 and tier 10. There was another one uploaded, but Klaus Kerman showed it just yesterday, I think, or it was 2 days ago. Perfect timing. I think it was yesterday. So these are the 2 that I have found. So this one's from the EU server, the second one from the NA server. I found them in WoT recorded, checked also World of Tanks replays. There was nothing from this batch uploaded there that compare to these games in terms of overall damage and assist. Okay, so started with 278 damage. So it looks like the enemy is pressing our left. They advanced a little too far and our team did not respond. So they lost a lot of ground. Where they are almost already safe, you can see. So we are already at a disadvantage because they left them to advance too far, where Arctic cannot support them. Okay, well, that was a hit. That was lucky. 300 and something damage, 73 or something, plus some assist by the other SPG. So I'm bottom tier in this tier 9 tank, so that's another thing. Bottom tier. The other player, the SPG player, is top tier as an object, took 6-1. So I have now more than whatever it is, 3 times the damage, more than 2 or 3 times the HP of the vehicle, more than 2 times, is it? Okay, so here I'm going to aim for hitting them both. Oh, there's 3 of them. That's lucky. Okay. So I hit 2 of them. 244 something and 51, I can't read. The resolution's too poor. So, God, we're not doing well here. We already lost 2 or 3 heavies on the side. Another one gone. So we're completely lost this side. So real effective DPM is about 200 per minute, yeah, DPM, for SPGs at tier 9 and tier 10. If you're lucky and you have targets all the time, and sometimes you can hit 2 tanks, you can go above 200 DPM on average. close to about maybe 300 DPM. I think it's about the maximum that I've seen. That equates about 4,500 damage. I've seen the closest game was 5,000 damage. So, but that's pretty much the limit. That's like the best game this patch. Best SPG game. So we've lost the south, obviously. We lost the left flank. But the team responded quickly. We got a guy who's gone to spot near that hill, and 2 snipers plus another one on the hill. This is a concept something or other 7. What is it? So I hit him. The team is assisting, which is great. So I have more than 2,000 assists already. So early in the game, the team was assisting, especially around this phase of the battle after this time. From now on, I've had to rely on damage. Another 335 damage. Sometimes I can read what it says, sometimes I cannot do recording because of the poor resolution. So I have to tell you what's happening if I recognize the tanks from their silhouettes. These tanks are not sure what they are. They're not very distinctive, or I don't recognize them. So that was a hit for another 131. And counter battery, huh? Okay. I don't respond to counter battery unless I'm down. Yeah, I basically don't. It very rarely I do. Yeah, just let them be. They're not gonna die in the end, most of the time. Was that a miss? Oh, come on. We don't get announcements, as I said last time, with SPGs. Very often we don't get any announcements. And so maybe, if there's some splash, we almost never get, not splash, if there's a stun, we almost never get an announcement. Whereas we get announcements for ricochets, for example, with other tank types. Okay, so there was a Death Star there close to that hill on our side. We took him out. That was good. In the meantime, the guy who took him out there has lost the convoy, has lost almost all his HP. He sacrificed himself to take out the Death Star. And now he's gone to spot. Let's hope nobody ever spots him. Oh, come on. Yeah, he parked right next to me. I wanted to move after taking a shot. You have to be aware a little bit, even if you play an SPG or any tank, don't block your guys, don't get in the way. Oh, there. So this guy lost, he was shot once, lost most of his HP, and then the arty finished him off, the enemy arty. So we lost the guy who was spotting on this side. On the other hand, I think the guy who was one of the guys who was sniping has now gone to spot. And the convoy is going to flank. Don't be so clever. You also don't have a turret. Oh man, that was just a sacrifice. He completely sacrificed himself. Lost all his HP to take out the Death Star, and then he went to flank in a tartless tank destroyer. Aye. And so we're even. We've killed 8 tanks each side, so the game is balanced. We have 6 more minutes to go, so it's also slow paced. I have more than 2,000 damage by now and more than 2,000 assists, at least what we know. And we managed to repel the attack from the south, which was a miracle, if you ask me. So we have a TVP, a heavy tank, going down that side, very risky to go there on your own, so the FV has decided to go and help him. Let's see how that pans out. There, I just took a blind shot. It wasn't me, it wasn't my teammate. Might have been me, probably. Wasted a shot. Okay, so the TNH. Sorry, the TNH has been spotted. Tier 9 heavy. Check heavy has been spotted. He was full health before he got spotted, lost already a little bit of HP. He's going to kill the enemy heavy on that side, who's down to 1 shot. Now, our guy, heavy tank, was full health when he decided to go to kill the guy who was down to 1 shot. He hasn't taken a single shot at him. And he's already lost about, more than half his HP. And he hasn't taken a single shot at the guy who was 1 shot. He wanted to kill him. He's taking another shot by the RT. He's still not doing anything, not repairing, not whatever. He's stuck. Shot again by the RT. Is down to 1/4 of his health. What a waste. Just threw away. I took a shot in the air. What on earth? And he was killed. Was he? Almost? He's brawling. I cannot see. I'm trying to aim at this guy. Yeah, he was killed. And, this guy went behind the bunker just as a shot. So we lost a heavy tank, full health heavy tank for nothing. He didn't do anything. And now we're down 2 tanks. We only have 5 left. The FV is being gangbanged by 2 enemy tanks. He doesn't have a turret. He should have retreated. Yeah, okay. Hindsight is 2020. And he's been taken out. Well, fighting in close quarters without a turret. So here I'm probably pinging the map saying that found the base, please. Okay, the bat chat was awake. And what is the other one? Carnarvon? Centurion? What does it say? Centurion? Woken up, they're coming. They heard my pinging, so they're coming to help. But chat, okay, blind shot coming in. My fellow SPG received some damage. The bat chat has spotted an enemy tank that's down to no health. The object 261 took a shot, missed. I took a shot, missed. We have very slow hull traverse, very small gun arc, at least I do. Huge. Oh, some damage. Okay, the object 261 killed him. I was going to say huge penalties for traversing. So I hit him for about 200 or so, but didn't kill him. Fortunately, the bat shot killed him. I don't know what happened to the Centurion, actually, the Centurion 7-1. It disappeared and missed it. We're down 1 tank, so it's still close. We have 3 tanks, they have 4. And the bat shot at this point decided to go and kill the enemy RT. I would say that's risky. 2 things would happen. Maybe both of them are there. Both the enemy mediums are there. They're gonna kill you. Or 1 medium and 1 RT is still good enough. Or 2 RTs, is it? Still good enough for them to kill you. In the meantime, they're going to kill us. And it would have been much better to... Well, I don't know. It's going to be a draw at best. Whichever way. So this guy killed my teammate in the other SPG, so I took him out. That's my first kill. Over 3,000 damage, over 2,000 assist. And I expected the other guy to flank me, and he did. In the meantime, the Batchat is going to kill the enemy SPGs. Just cares about his... what is it? His damage per game. It was going to be a draw at best, anyway. So, draw. I got my first ace Tanker badge. Decal, whatever it's called. First level with a Bruiser and Gauze medal. Ace Tanker Bruiser and Gauze medal. 2,400 or so assist, over 4,000 damage. So top by experience, top by damage. Ace Tanker. Shot 18 times, hit 9, didn't pen anything. So, bit of an inglorious end to an Ace Tanker game. But the full duration of the 15 minutes helped me do well. So that was the fanfare music band, whatever, the military march fanfare from the 15th year anniversary. We had today Gamescom, various announcements of World of Tanks version 2.0. At Gamescom by the game's CEOs, the two CEOs, or the chief coder and the CEO. So the second game is going to be from the NA server by a player called Jiang.
These Germans,
1018.
Anyone found trivializing this war?
If you watch there, the EBR killed himself, jumped over a cliff. Unfortunately, the Sentinel was going down the smooth part of that hill, and he must have crashed accidentally into the EBR, who was rolling all over in front of him and killed him accidentally. And so he got punished for that and got blue, but it wasn't his fault. So the player we're watching is from the Echo 7 clan. Shout out to you, Fox, and it's an American clan quite clearly. So, well, Fox, maybe guys. Shout out to you guys. This guy there, our hero, has 7,800 World of Tanks ratings. So he's Purple Unicorn, and he shot a guy for 1,000 HP. That was quite something. So his first shot in the battle was over 1,000 HP damage. And a kill, I think it was. And next victim... No, it wasn't a kill. Was it a kill? No, it wasn't a kill.
Nice to
Well,
do business with you.
One is a kill. Another close to 1,000 HP of damage. Wow. So 2 shots, 2,000 HP damage. That's quite something, huh? How do you compete with that? So that's my next SPG, the T92HMC we're watching. After this game, I am interested. So is this going to be a bombardier? Are they still there? Takes a blind shot.
I fart in your general direction.
One of them was still there. Oh dear. Okay, if the other one was there, so he got also some splash on the other guy. Okay, so that was a good start. So it took 3 shots, killed 2 tanks. It has more than, well, it has some blind damage we don't know about. Close to 2,000 damage shown on the list on the left. And the game is kind of even at the moment. Our team is advancing on the right, they're advancing on the other flank. They're following Klaus Kellerman's plan, moving around the map in a counterclockwise fashion. So our hero Jiang is aiming. So the downside of American SPGs is that they have a very long reload, but they hit hard. And these are the two best games this server, except for the one, this game's dispatch. All servers.
You stunned him just as he was waking up.
Among those uploaded, either in the World of Tanks record side or the World of Tanks replay side. So check both sides. These are the two best games in terms of combined damage and assist combined. So he's getting some assist from this one. Except for the one that Klaus showed. Klaus was similar, but he had more damage and less assist. He had about 5,000 damage, which is kind of a record for this patch for SPG. 5,000 damage and about 1,400 assist. And our games had about 4,000 damage, and well, I shouldn't be spoiling it. They were similar in terms of damage and assist. So another kill. He's getting kills. That's that. So he's in the last game I got only one kill, even though it was bottom tier. You would have thought I should have had a higher win rate for that, because it was bottom tier, but only got one kill. He's already gotten 3 kills, isn't it? Yes, 3 kills so far. So for that reason, he got a lot more, a lot higher win rate, WN8 in this game. In fact, these two games had higher WN8, I think. Well, definitely this one had higher WN8 than the one Klaus Kellerman showed. And that was nowhere near. It wasn't his fault, just bad RNG. It was a difficult shot as well. So, yeah, can happen. So I said he's a purple unicorn, this guy. And I think he had uploaded also another SPG game, but not just SPGs. He's uploaded a few games this batch. His best performance was this one. Oh, that was nearly 500. This SPG hits hard. One Klaus Kellerman showed was the British tier 10 SPG. That was hitting also quite hard. But this one is amazing, at least this game. And so this is going to be a landslide steamrolling victory. Steamrolling to victory, landslide victory. The enemy still has 4 tanks, but the game is over basically. And quite a fast game. So kudos to our hero for achieving so much in such a short time. One of the best games this patch for an SPG. So enemy team is completely annihilated. Completely. completely overrun. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have shot in the middle of the teammates. It's a little bit greedy. Yeah, just me. There's also no real reason to, the SPG is going to shoot whoever is being spotted near the end of the game, so there's no reason to go so close to the enemy tanks. I mean, the fault is mutual, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's a Tanker. I think he also got Gold Medal and Bruiser, so similar to what I had. Similar damage, similar assist. Second by damage. Only second. And I think it was second by experience. Took 9 shots, spent 6, hit 6, spent 2. So, thank you for watching.